48 laws of power type shit, you know? Yeah. New Yiddy Knickerbocker represent the city proper. Heavy in the duffel, couple drummers for the 50 shotter. All the verses dipped in lava. I'm from a different city, partner, way before these new millennials and hippie mobsters. Shooters in abundance, my sling is different though. I ain't talking about them killers that you pay, I'm talking about the metal that them killers that you pay a spray. 47K, used to blame it for yourself, it was a different day. Now these rappers talk about shooters like everybody's got them. It's easier to spot the fake at the top from the bottom. Wait for the shot when you spot them. Don't hit the bodyguards, avoid the shootouts. Daddy, let's try to keep it all professional. Leave a body, not a vegetable. If you take the shot, you gotta kill him. Nothing less will be acceptable. And if the feds catch you, know the truth is always flexible. Shit, the best lawyers make it stretchable. I'm in my zone, man. I think I'm high off your shit.
You're not my man. You're a genius.
Check, check, check. Make sure I'm nice and loud. All right, solid.
All right.
All right, you guys can hear me clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's just like, ever since I moved to the new setup, I'm like just constantly adjusting.
That's how that always goes, though. Like in every podcast I listen to, too, every time
in a new
every time
place,
you're
it's
in a
always
new
wild.
place, you can tell you're like, something sounds different.
Oh yeah, it's fucking wild, bro. Like, but the new setup is nice, bro. Like the musical shit I got in here, my little MPCX, the sexy bitch over here, and all that shit. It's nice in here. I'm in here making beats and shit. Like it feels good.
You know what it sounds like?
Nice.
It sounds like you're recording in a bathroom.
Nice, but it sounds good on my end.
Yeah, I mean that's
life. That's life sometimes.
hey, it's all about perspective.
But I'm all set up. Y'all ready to go?
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
All right, sure enough, man. I got my little whiskey drink. Fucking, I'm chilling, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna do a little intro formalities. I am John D. Contradiction. We got my man Walco, and for the second time here, sir, introduce yourself.
Precyce Politix, man. Street Flavor Entertainment and Crossbones. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's
Have we
good,
had
man?
any repeat guests?
Nah, he's our first repeat guest.
Hey, you're
Yeah.
first, bro.
He's our first
thank
repeat guest. And I mean, on top of like, because no one ever asked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've had people where we didn't have like the visual, where we just did the audio, and they still didn't like ask to get back on here. So I'm like,
You don't like us.
And we're back with a vengeance, bro. It's wild, but
We came out swinging.
on top of our solid return, I know you want to talk about what's going on. We're going to discuss because we got to talk about the project on our recap. But so I tried something new, just to give you a little bit of context. We got we got a couple of new reviewers on the team and stuff like that. I mean, he's not like the newest, but we got some new age cats, some like younger cats, just to kind of get what they hear and like how they see things and whatnot. So just so we don't seem biased, like we're completely old heads, because like we don't hate the new age, we don't always get it. You know what I'm saying? We don't always get it. You know what I'm saying? So we gave it to our like, he is as new age love as it gets. Like to him, like XXX and like Travis Scott are like Tupac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Like they're his. Yeah. That's what he grew up on. Like that's apparently like when he came into the game. Like that's hip hop to him. So I was like, fuck it. Let's give him a few.
Which is wild.
Which is wild. Because it shows, but it does show like people don't get that. Like the new generation, they lack that craving for knowledge. They just want to get big off of a sound that they hear on the radio. They don't want to know the roots of it. They don't want to know the 5 elements. Like they don't want to know anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to get that perspective, because this is what the fucking media monsters feeding. So it's like, yo, it's what these stupid ass kids resonate to. We might as well, we're not going to fight it. We just going to bring them in, but it doesn't stop them from looking crazy too. So it's like, fuck it. So Drake K, he also lives in Alaska, so we don't know what they do in Alaska. Nobody knows what's going on out there.
Smokes whale blubber.
Whale blubber?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's in high demand. There, probably got a lot of it.
He out here clubbing baby seals.
Yeah,
chill, man. Hashtag save the seals, man.
Drinking Coca-Cola with those polar bears and shit. But
chilling with Santa.
So we had him do it, and you know it got the review it got, and I was just like, damn. But he hit us with 2 back-to-back bangers. He gave yours a 4. and he gave the new Styles P like a 3, and I was like, God, yo, he's smoking. And we do our due diligence, like we got to recap it, so we listen to this shit. And the second I put on both projects, I'm like, you're smoking dust.
No way. Yeah, that's why I commented immediately and was like, not all the reviewers agree.
Yeah,
just so we're clear.
But you know, but it keeps the platform fair or whatever. But yo, talk to us about it, man. How I know you saw it. So what happened, man? What was going on with your head? I'm about to eat some pie, by the way. I got pie up in
the mad loud dog.
Because when we put the joint out, you know what I'm saying, with every project that I do, of course I'm always be a little nervous, whatever.
Yeah.
We put the project out, was getting like a lot of good feedback, you know what I'm saying. Had somewhat of a little listening party. People was feeling it.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Had certain people listen to it that I know aren't like yes men, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really fuck with people like that.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this is the album that I wanted to do. This is a follow-up, you know what I'm saying, to the last album I did, Drug Politics. Mm-hmm. It's different protagonists this time. So thank you. It's like different protagonists. I want to go ahead and do what I do. Mm-hmm. So when I did that, put it out there, and my man actually put me on to it first. He was like, yo, you got a bad review on this podcast, whatever joint. I was like, okay. I looked at it. I was like, okay, 4 out of 10. It is what it is. Mm. Then I was reading why, and I was like, no choruses. I was like, choruses? Not hooks, but choruses. Okay. So I left it at that. And then I said, well, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm always professional. This is what I do. Mm-hmm. You know, you're going to always have criticism, whatever you do. You got to still stand tall behind it. And I always stand tall behind what I do. I always give the credit and take the blame. That's man law. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So it's like, I'm like, you know, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. I don't expect everybody to get the vision or to even agree with the vision. Mm-hmm. But, you know, with the legitimacy of what he was saying, like I was like, so this is because of no choruses or lack of choruses.
That's what those new age kids are like, man. They like that. They like that hook world.
They like the choruses.
They want something they can learn and sing along before the song's over.
Yeah.
Right. And they want the 8-bar verses and then the 8-bar choruses. You know what I'm saying? The 8-bar hooks. And that's fine, you know. So I said, okay. And then when you was like, yo, it's one of our younger cats, I said, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It is what that's fine. You know,
he's definitely under 25.
Yeah. And I'm still mad proud of the album, and we still doing our numbers, and we still doing the best that we can with it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has like a new favorite all the time they listen to it. I mean, I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what was going through my head. I was like, well, you can't please everybody. You know, I always keep it professional. Of course, we had people on our team that was like, fuck that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like,
rightfully so, they part of the team.
Like, yeah, I'm just like, yo, man, people are gonna have their opinions. You know, I'm gonna do an interview with them. You know, keeping it peace, keeping it professional. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I was like, you know, they're not gonna try to roast me or nothing, so everything is cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you know how it is. Like, we fucked with you since when we first got that Drug Politics and shit like that. And I was like,
exactly.
Yeah, and we know you can rap. But that's the thing too. That's one of the reasons why I gave it to one of the newer cats, because I was like, Walko and Mark. We and Walko and Mark after Drug Politics. All right, we're kind of fans of this dude, so we're not gonna just make it easy. So we're gonna give it to someone else to give it to listen. You know, just keep it fair.
Yeah.
And personally, I rock with this project. I'm not gonna. If I had to compare the two, Drug Politics I'm gonna pick over this one. But to me,
I agree.
But to me, this one was solid as fuck. Like, I liked the story, and I thought the tracks was dope. Like him talking about like the lack of like hooks and stuff. Like, I get it, but I didn't need it because I got the story. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for him, and the story was clear. That's the thing like that I didn't understand when I was like, oh, he not hearing it, like, because you don't rap on some like. It's not too lyrical miracle. It's not complex. It's not like crazy wild. Like, the point gets put across, and it's got haymakers in it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I got it first listen. Mm-hmm. Like, I got what you were giving out, and that shit was clear to me. And like, to me, that's hard to do. Like, it's not easy to put together a fucking entire story and link it together like that. Like, that shit is complex. Like, that shit's hard. Like, if someone's gonna tell me that Good Kid, Mad City was easy to put together, then I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
right. No, way. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's not going to see the vision. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to see the same vision.
And not everybody's going to be a fan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, you got to do what you want to do and stick to your guns. And when you do that, you're still happy with you. It's like you don't try to get the fans that's not fucking with you. You try to stay with the fans that are fucking with you and then expand from there. You know what I'm saying?
And those fans that fuck with you will pass it along. That's how. How many people we told to listen to Drug Positive? We was fucking I still like throw that shit in people's face. I'm like, yo, listen to this shit.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, man, we fuck with you. We fuck with the sound. We fuck with the vision. Like, I like the story thing too. I was laughing at it. Like, I did have one complaint, and I know you get into your story bag, and you get real specific with the details. Not one person called the black character a moolie, man. They was Italian, bro.
The reason why I didn't have the moolie in there is because I wanted to be kind of careful. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a little bit careful with that.
Okay.
So I wanted to be just a tiny bit careful because the shit is gritty. The shit is grimy.
It could have been grimy.
It could have been grimy like that, but I didn't even want the Italians to really speak on it. You know what I'm saying? And
what are they gonna say?
No. I'm not talking about Italians. I'm not talking about Italians outside of what I'm talking about in the story. Like, I wanted the story to be focused on Frankie and his lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because the whole scene, the whole joint is inspired off of the Carlito's Way scene, where Sean Penn is interviewing, is talking to the mob boss. You know what I'm saying? So it's inspired off of that, and it's like I didn't even really want. I just wanted the focus to be on that scene alone and not being too much going on, because then people will lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or people may lose interest. So I wanted to keep that scene in that room. You know what I'm saying? Except for when young Frankie went and got Jimmy.
Yeah,
you know
when he got Jimmy, I thought I was gonna hear some slurs. Boy, I was waiting for it. I was like, man, when you about to die, bro, you gotta talk your shit.
I mean, when he said you black mother, you know,
that's where I was waiting.
That was about as close as you were gonna get.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nah, but I rock with it, man. I can see it. It definitely, like, that grittiness is definitely. I could always I like when shit gets dark and real. I like my shit to be fucking. I want to be miserable after listening to. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted that, but you did. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel a type of way. I want to be uncomfortable. Like, I want to be like, oh well, fuck this. But I mean, I still appreciate it. It kind of had like almost like a comic book type feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, like a little more colorful, but still dark. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that kind of thing. But
not as sparkly as you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do a lot of visual stuff, bro?
Yeah, we're gonna do visual for it. Absolutely, we're gonna do visuals. All right. Heavy Furs is gonna be a visual. Dark as the Sky is gonna be a visual. Dark Over Smoke is gonna be a visual. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and whatever else the fans want. Like, everybody has different favorites.
Yeah.
And it's like they always say what you said. Like, yo, this is mad. Say it again.
Just make a movie.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's a natural progression for you.
A little short film.
Facts.
Yeah. And it's like, I just don't want to put 15 or 8 or 10 songs together and be like, hey, here's an album, and not have no kind of substance or theme to it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Everything I put out has some sort of like theme to it. Like, I need a theme because it keeps you attached to it. Like, you can relate more.
I'm a writer. I'm an actor. I'm also an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a director. Thespian? Yeah, it's like I'm doing all of that stuff.
You didn't mention that last time.
Yeah, he did. I think he just mentioned it to me on the side. I think he might have just mentioned it.
I was like, my memory is dog shit, so who knows?
It's all good. But I mean, I'm all those things. So it's like with all of those things, I'm like, how can I incorporate all of those skills, all the things that I love to do in music? Okay, my cinematic flow, I'm going to keep it like that. And even when I do guest features, even when the verse is just shit talking, it's still, you can see it. I'm still painting pictures with the words, you know what I'm saying? And I got that from the infamous Prodigy, you know what I'm saying? From infamous Prodigy, when he used to like paint pictures with his words and shit. And he wasn't really telling a lot of stories, but he was saying real shit that you can see. And that's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I created a whole universe. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm continuing to do. So some people will get it. Some people won't. It is what it is. I mean, you know, I'm still doing what I do. And
yeah, it's life. It's like, nothing's going to, not every single person going to like everything you put out. It just is what it is. What matters the most is if you like what you're putting out. That's it.
Exactly.
If Drake was here, what would you say to him?
If he was here? I would just say like, well,
smoking rocks.
Nah, I would be. You know what? I keep it professional. I
appreciate that. We love to talk shit here.
Yeah. I would just let him know. I'll be like, I'll be like, thanks for taking the time to listen to it. I'm sorry if you didn't really understand what was going on, if you just wasn't feeling it. And then, I'd keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's just like not a fan of rapping, and it's very strange.
I'll give him his kudos. We may not agree with him, but he stood by his answers.
He did stay,
because we lit his ass up.
Oh yeah.
In the group chat, we just.
Oh yeah, we beat the shit out of him. I was going crazy.
I was yelling at him today about the Styles P one, and then.
Oh hell yeah, that Styles P one pissed me off.
He just said old head's mad.
Wow, he fucked us up. He boomer the shit out of us.
That answer right there tells you everything.
Yeah, he's like in Alaska, can't get my fucking hands on.
And
him.
I was mad because Styles P has been like off and on and off and on. Like he put out like 2 dope projects last year and 2 okay ones last year, and then like this year it's been like on and off. So this one I was like, this one's actually fire, and I'm like, this motherfucker over here don't like this.
He was wrong twice, in my opinion.
Say it again.
I said he was wrong twice, in my opinion.
yeah, he was definitely wrong.
I often disagree.
But it keeps it fair, and I like that. I like that though. I like to keep it fair. I like to keep it because like that's literally what people have to face all the time. Like your music might hit the ears of some fucking some young cats who just don't fuck with it. You want to know because maybe it's something you want to know what their ear is looking for. And
what's funny? I did a show at A3C this year. I performed at A3C. And then the next week, I opened up for Skazu. And it's like, that show with Skazu and Elza, I sold mad merch. And I was just on stage for 15 minutes.
Fire.
And I sold mad merch. They heard 3 joints and a freestyle. And they was like, yo, where can I buy this?
Fire.
What can I do? Saying?
Fire.
So, but in Atlanta, in A3C in Atlanta, I was the only one with my squad. My squad we were the only squad that did not rap over our lyrics.
Oh, fact.
Oh,
it's a fact.
We're not fans of that.
So when I came on stage and I performed Calamari, motherfuckers was looking like they was stuck. Like they was like, what is he doing?
Who told this man to go on stage and rap? What is he doing?
What is he doing?
How dare he memorize?
Why is he making me listen? You know what I'm saying? So. But then it's like I got a lot of love out there too. Yeah. After I got on stage, you know what I'm saying? But while I was on stage, like niggas was looking mad confused. I was like, damn, son, what am I gonna do?
Those are the best shows though, because you never know. Like those cats listen to like 30 of the exact same group. Sometimes you could save their day. You know what I'm saying? You just split the whole mood. Like,
and mad people was coming up to me like, yo, man, good set. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? They was like, thank you, good set. You know what I'm saying? Because they tired of the same old shit, and I'm tired of it,
bro.
Yeah.
I remember when the wave was really starting to get going. I went and did a show in Washington, and it was for like some radio plug or whatever. And I ended up playing way towards the end of the night, but it was literally like 12 dudes, and they all sounded the same. So when I got up there, dudes were coming from the bar like, "Thank you, bro," and I'm like, Jesus, I wanted to hear myself. I'm like, this motherfucker. I heard one song for the whole night. Essentially, that shit was rough, bro. But
that's what it is. It's like all of their sets sound like one entire song, just one song. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like. And it's like, I'm not trying to knock that. There's a time and place for everything in the market for everything.
It's kind of annoying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's it's annoying, bro.
You know I mean, I got people down here. Nah. That's like, I got people down here in North Carolina that's like, yo, I don't fuck with that dictionary rap. Youngin, I don't fuck with that dictionary rap. All them words and shit. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
All them words and shit.
Yeah, all them words and shit.
That's the most ignorant shit I've ever heard.
Right, exactly. I'm sort of just get on the mic and just make sound effects. You know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga, go listen to beats then. Fuck out. Like, go listen to fucking beats then. Or go to listen to dance or some shit. Like, fuck out of here then. This is rap, nigga. You supposed to hear words. Fuck.
Arguing with Young Kid about that the other day. And he said to me, he was like, I like to listen to stuff that gets me hype, not to vibe to. And I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, and he was just like,
nigga, what is that like? I want to listen to stuff that gets me hyped. Then listen to a fucking fire truck or a police siren for the rest of the day.
Bars don't get you hyped. Bars don't get you hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I hear a nasty bar, I'm ready to punch my steering wheel, bro. Like, give me that kind of shit.
Wake myself up. I just put on some Benny.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, like, people just listen to different things at different times. I understand that, but if you just focusing your whole life around that bullshit, there's nothing I could do for you.
Yeah,
you know what
corny.
I'm saying?
It's corny.
Yeah,
can't be good.
And maybe I'm not the artist for you, and that is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's weird, bro. Like, to me, it's weird on all ends. Like, if you only want to listen to that, then, like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, I listen to mad different genres and all sorts of shit. It's like, bro, it is what it is. But I also make different types of music too. Like, and it's like, but either way, like, I still want it to have a certain caliber of shit. Like, these dudes literally want to make one type of shit because they know it's popping, and they convince themselves that that's all that it is. And they're like, that's mad corny. That's like a dude who is obsessed with like a fucking label band, and he wears their shit just to their shows only and only listen. It's like, that's corny, bro. Like, you trying way too hard. Like, be a fucking individual. Yo, that shit is whack.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Because then you asking yourself, now you got to ask that individual, what do you stand on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's your foundation? Like, what do you stand on? It's like, there's going to be times if you stick into your guns, not everybody's going to agree with everything you do, but at least you stick into your guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I mean, and there's growth, there's expansion. I mean, I got a project coming out right after this that's different from this too. And it's like, I'm going to keep flooding the street, man. And it's, people going to like it. Will not like it. It is what it is. But this is the business that we chose.
Yeah, keep putting it out.
It's the business that we chose.
I put out a hardcore, like a metal project this year, and that shit is doing pretty fucking good. But I'm working on a part 2 where I want to get a bunch of rappers out of their element.
Whack.
So I might have to hit you. Don't hate. You know you was jamming to that shit. No hate.
No, it's fire.
That shit's aggressive as hell. But I'm trying to see like what rappers want to get on some like aggressive shit, like some shit that they've never tried. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, let's see if you can flow on this, because I rap my ass off on it on top of me doing like the barking and shit like that. So I was like, I want to see some people step out their comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to hit you up for part 2, for season 2 of that. But
I'm here.
Yeah, because I want to see. Yeah, because I know you would do something too. Because I got a theme and everything. I know you would do some damage on there. So I'm not worried. About it.
Yeah, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So let's talk about how this project. You said a couple people was liking it. Shit, like, yo, give us the rundown. Like, what's the feedback been?
The feedback has been great, man. Like, a lot of people just been hitting me, like, wow, man. Like, this is like I'm watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what? Is Frankie gone? Is he dead? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? People are telling me their favorites, and they're like, yo, it's like you're stepping up your flows every project, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like, these are the people that were big fans of Drug Politix too. So it's like, damn, it's like it's a different flow, it's a different feel, but it's like the same at the same time. And it's like, they like that shit. A lot of people love my delivery. A lot of people love the song titles and how they relate to what's going on.
Yeah.
The features, people like they just like a lot of shit with this project, man. And my man Sharp Cuts, the producer, I only work for one producer now because it's easier. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to make a project that's more cohesive. You know what I'm saying? Sharp Cuts, he did his thing. He did his thing heavy, and people are loving that we did this project together, and they're looking for more projects like this. And when you do things with one producer, man, it's just so much easier.
It's so much easier.
Less chefs in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah,
and,
I feel that.
I did an interview today, man, and the dude was just telling me, like, yo, I listened to this so many times, man, and it's just refreshing, man. He's like, bars are coming back, man, and you doing your thing, and that's what I love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's this market, there's your man's market, and then there's this market, and then there's other markets. It's like I tap into what fucks with me, and whatever market doesn't fuck with me, I'll just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, in a time now in music and in life where individuality is like almost extinct.
It's a fact.
You gotta have somebody that sticks to their guns. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think we're actually having a little bit of a renaissance right now, where there's a little more. It's being like more widely accepted to just be into different shit.
Yeah.
So like you can have people who are okay with bars, and then have people who are okay with the sing-songy shit, and it's not as much like fucking bickering over what is actually rap or hip hop, and more just people focusing on what they're good on,
honestly,
like what they're good at.
It's weird though too, because like on top of that, it's because a lot of artists ruin that too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the most, because even now, like, I don't even get mad at like fans and shit. I get mad at the artists. Like we had these cats who figured if they rapped over like soulful like loop beats,
oh my
these
god,
motherfuckers wanted to compare themselves to like Griselda and all that shit. And it's like, bro, I get it. You found a wave that you wanted to follow, but that doesn't mean you're doing it well, bro.
They
like,
think just because they use soul samples, they're making music just like
and
Griselda.
I'm like,
it's
the
a
music
bunch
is
of
not
fucking
good,
corny,
bro.
stiff kids who did
like
acid a
whack
couple
delivery
times
and all this shit, and I'm like, and they're like, this is the new wave. I'm like, yo, one, it's not the new wave because it's a wave you clearly told us you jumped on, bro. Like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is corny. It's like a lot of these artists are fucking it up for me.
For him to say you must not like Griselda is a fucking.
It's stupid. It is stupid.
You obviously don't understand the platform.
yeah, he was on some shit. But I was listening to that and I was like, yo, a lot of shit is ruined by these cats, bro. We got. Man, because like you think about it, a lot of them, we like to blame the artists because they're getting the most pull and all that shit like that. Like,
somebody's listening to it.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of these artists too. Like even like I'm not a fan of fucking what's his name, Rich the Kid. I'm not a fan of Rich the Kid, but he always pays homage to the old school. I'm not mad at it, but his dumbass fans don't.
I mean, it's all about the time and the place. Like I said, man, like Drake recently got. Booed at a Tyler the Creator concert?
Yeah, because he was supposed to be Frank Ocean.
Now you got
Drake wasn't gay enough.
Whoa,
spicy.
Now, you at the Tyler the Creator audience. You still got people in there that's waiting to hear Yonkers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got people that's waiting to hear Yonkers and Goblin stuff.
Yeah.
And then you put Drake. I think that was a bad move. Like every bag ain't bad.
They were no. It was
What?
So they thought that he was gonna bring out Frank Ocean, so they snapped at that because you know how Frank Ocean's like Beyonce, to a lot of these cats. So he is like they treat him like he like Beyonce. So it's like once you hype that, and they were just upset. So
a potato flew around my room.
Man, I feel like every bag ain't the bag, and that wasn't really a fit.
Hey, he got paid. He got paid to end his set early, and he ended his set early.
Listen, I came. Wait,
and you know what's crazy with Drake though? Drake is untouchable, bro. Because no matter how bad something happens to him, his numbers skyrocket. Because you know for a fact that him getting booed and just being in the news, people are like, oh man, Drake again. I need to bump Marvin's Room or like throw on his project, and his numbers fucking went up. So it's like he untouchable.
You know what? He brought back Top Boy. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He brought back Top Boy on Netflix. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Top Boy's fire. Top Boy's fire. Because a lot of people don't like it because of the accents.
Because people don't like to think or try to apply any type of listen harder.
That shit to me, that Top Boy, I'm like, yo, I could put this up there with a lot of drug shit. Because it's like, yo, drug shit's cool, but these motherfuckers be using knives, bro. I'm like, this shit is gangster, bro.
A butcher knife. A man used a butcher knife in the first season and put it in your man's arm. Like, I'm like, yo, this is wild.
That shit's scarier than any gun, bro. Fuck a gun. If somebody's butcher knifing me or coming at me that on some personal stab me shit, that's frightening, bro. Fuck that.
A meat cleaver. Somebody coming at you with a meat cleaver and then landing at you.
An aggressive ass weapon.
That's so aggressive. Like, nigga, I'm not meat, bro. I'm not steak.
Take somebody's whole hand off.
Yeah, and it'll just be on the floor. You looking at your own hand and shit. At least with a gun, you can get it over with. Go ahead and do it to me. Get it over with. You know what I'm saying? But with a meat cleaver or a blade, it's like, come on.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. That's gonna ruin your life, bro. Yeah, Top Boy's fire though. A lot of people need to check out Top Boy. Top Boy's fire, and I've been Snowfall's my shit, but
I've been on that Disney Plus.
That's just fire, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, I've watched like every plug, bro. I watched all the I'm blowing through X-Men, and I've been watching the old Spider-Mans, bro. I'm having a good time. They need to fix that Sony shit.
They got gargoyles on there, dog.
Yeah, but that's what I was about to say. Y'all talking about that stuff. I'm on DuckTales and Gargoyles because my 2-year-old, you know what I'm saying? My 2-year-old, I'm like, yo, you got
My little man's iffy with the
anime.
anime. My 3-year-old, he's my 3-year-old's iffy with like the drawn anime. He like the CG shit. So it's like sometimes I could get his attention.
They seem to respond better to that.
Yeah, but the CG shit come on. So he got me watching. I mean, Big Hero 6 is our movie now. We watching that shit like 3 times a day. But like, yeah, so he picked.
They got all the Pixar shit on there too.
Yeah, they got some fire. Disney Plus got heat.
Bruh, that shit made Netflix go ahead and sign something with Nickelodeon. They trying to scramble. They trying to scramble.
Disney Plus doesn't have. This is a note for them.
What?
Not that they're listening.
Yeah, I know they're not listening.
Right, but they need to do the shit where when you back out or you leave, it saves your spot. Because if you leave in the middle of something, come back, you have to like re-scroll to get to where you're at.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't do the automatic shit like Netflix does.
Netflix is,
or Hulu.
is pristine.
Hulu does that shit too.
It's pristine with that shit.
And Netflix, Netflix and Chill made Mad Babies, and now Disney Plus is going to teach those babies. So I mean, that's you know what I'm saying?
Disney Plus is
Netflix and Chill made Mad Babies, so you know it is what it is. Netflix and Chill made my 2-year-old, so you know it is what it is.
You got a little boy or a little girl?
Little boy.
Hey, little king. Boys
You
get
watch,
rowdy. Bro. Boys get rowdy. My 3-year-old's a lunatic.
What's that,
bro. They get rowdy.
What's that, Paw Patrol?
Say what now?
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Yeah,
Paw Patrol.
Yeah, he's mostly in the Daniel Tiger, man. And Daniel Tiger's like a life coach. Dude, Daniel Tiger drops jewels.
Yo, fam.
Like, you got to watch Daniel Tiger, man. It's like the Mr. Rogers, but it's like a cartoon.
Yeah.
And it's a tiger. It's a little kid tiger.
Yeah.
Mad emotions. And, like, you know, he even sings the Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood joint. But he drops mad jewels, man. Like, he's like a life coach. I'm like, man.
Kids need it, man.
You know what's a fire kids show?
What?
Sophia the First.
Come on, man.
Bro, that shit is fire.
Yo, see, my little man, because I mess around, like, my little man got so much, music in his life. My little man just like to sing. So my 2 go-tos is Beat Bugs. That's just fire. It's just Beatles songs. And then Motown Magic, bro. That's just all Motown songs. It's fire. So my little man just be singing, bro. He be singing. Yo, I'm teaching him this drum machine over here. He be having a good time.
Anything with singing, it's a rap.
Yeah, my little man just loves to sing. He sing all day. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to keep feeding it to him. Like, I'm giving him all the old stuff. I was playing some, like, Aretha Franklin and shit like that for him. I'll be getting him into it.
That's good.
Yeah, he loves
good
it.
Stuff,
so
man.
I'm
like, my son loves Sade. Like, he loves to sing, cherish.
Yo, you know what?
I'm scarred by Sade. I saw Sade live by myself, and I was a young man, and I felt like a piece of meat. I was terrified, bro. Old women they're vicious, bro. They were groping me and shit. I was like, I was a victim.
Wow. I need to get out of here.
It was John Legend opened.
I need an adult, right?
Yo, John Legend opened. I might have been 23 or 24. John Legend opened for Sade, and I was by myself, and I never felt so afraid in my entire life, bro. I couldn't walk out without getting grabbed up, bro. It was wild.
Yeah, but I said you almost got kidnapped.
Forced sugar mama on me and shit, bro. I would have been going through college, and I know what's going on right now for free. But yo, shit was wild, bro. But anyways, we on some. We can't have 3 dads on a damn podcast.
No, hold on. I'm about to brag on one more dad thing.
All right, get your dad stuff out.
You know what I copped for Ella today?
What happened?
What?
You know what I copped for my girl today?
What?
The baby. I copped her all black Air Force Ones and all black tracksuit.
Come on, man. You gonna have her out there? You have her out there looking like she pushing weight,
bro. I'm gonna have her.
She
at
pushing formula.
Beeper. You know what I'm saying?
You know, with a chain on and everything.
Man.
You bugging right now.
Yeah. Dude, kicked up
dude, Christmas is coming up, bro. I got my little man a Hugh Hefner pajamas, but it's Buzz Lightyear, bro. This shit is fly, bro. I'm like, yo, they don't got this in my size, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, the shit we can get for our kids now, bro. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
My son at his grandma's house, he got a whole wonderland. He got a slide, he got a climb joint. I'm like, yo, you getting it crazy, because when I was,
I didn't get none of that, bro. None
I was
of
playing
that.
with sticks and shit.
My mom be quick to buy him something. I'm like, you ain't never give me nothing, bro. I'm like,
Yeah, I was climbing gates and fences, getting like scars and all that, man. Like you
You just go play in the woods, bro.
I used to steal from Toys R
right.
Us because I wasn't getting no damn toys, bro.
Hey,
Like,
Hey,
real,
but it is what it
let's
is.
turn into a dad cast real quick.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the music. But
Yeah.
so back to this project. I did have to break something down to you though, and it happened again. Yo, Lena cooked you, bro. She be cooking.
Okay.
She be cooking. It's scary,
Okay.
bro. She be cooking. So I gotta let you know she was cooking. But one thing that Drake ruined me with, he didn't like Superman pajamas.
I know.
Bro,
That song is fire, bro.
he's smoking pencil shavings.
Eating lead chips.
I'm telling you.
Yo, Superman pajamas. That's like my go-to on this project. And I remember when you sent it to me, I was like, this is gonna be my favorite one on there. And sure enough, it is. But I was like, he disrespected it, man. He put an OK next to it.
He needs to
That's
chill.
your man.
And then
Yeah,
he put in parentheses, throws
not
the
my
vibe off
I
the
didn't
whole
hire it.
project. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, your man's.
It's
Your
called
man's.
balance,
Like,
everybody. It's
I don't
called
know.
balance. Keeps us honest.
It keeps us
Yeah.
honest. It does, man. It does keep us honest, man.
Listen,
Yeah.
let this be an example.
It lets people know anyone can get it.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
Russian roulette. We spin the chamber of reviewers. You get who you get. Once your review's out, that's it.
That's it.
You could talk. Come on the podcast. We could talk about it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
You're not
fucking
gonna get. I mean, you're not gonna get dudes as calm as me. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm just
no,
like,
people
look,
cry.
I know that everybody's entitled to their opinion. So it's like if he didn't feel it, he didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, what is what is. You know what I mean? But praise that joint that Lena's on. Praise. It was
Fire.
a great joint. I wanted to center the song around her because of the climate of hip hop now, with female MCs winning. So I was like, I'm just gonna spit about 16 bars. I'm gonna do a little hook.
And
I
let
want
her
you to do
go
20.
ham. Let her go pork on that shit. She
Yeah.
went bananas.
Yeah, and I told her, I was like, yo, you do 24 bars. We're gonna drop the beat at the last 8. We're gonna have snaps for the 4, and then the last 4, you just kill it. We'll bring the beat back in. I wanted to send it around her. So yeah, she definitely ate food. I wanted her to eat food.
facts. She cleaned the table.
Yeah. Yeah, because that joint was crazy, and it's like I wanted to be around her. You know what I'm saying? That song in particular.
She
You can
definitely
always-
rose to the occasion. You were like, I need you to rap. She was like, word.
Just say less. Say less. Yeah. Nah,
Exactly.
yeah, I was like,
You know what I'm
damn. And you know what? That shit that, like, after Rhapsody coming out and putting out, like, the most crucial needed female project in a hot minute, hearing females literally, like, keeping that same energy is... It's A1.
Yeah,
we need more of that.
Shay Nor.
Yeah.
Shaynar is dangerous. She makes me nervous, bro. She's dangerous.
She be out here
bro.
cooking 38 special.
Yo, yeah, she be beating
Yeah.
the shit out of him on these shows. I'm like, God damn, like that's like if Luke was out here just beating up Yoda, like, nah, I know you train me, but I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Like, God damn.
Whipping him with the cord and
Yeah,
shit.
like my man helped put you on. Like, you don't gotta do him dirty like that. But
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
man.
Absolutely.
But yo, real shit, like the project, like again, like we rock with the project, you know what I'm saying? But I made the executive decision. I was like, I'm gonna have one of the new ears test it out because it's also to me, I like when I could give something more, to the old head appeasing type stuff to one of the newer heads to see them actually get it, because that's also a win too. But he didn't get this one.
I think Johnny just enjoys pissing off me and Mark.
No, just not letting y'all get the good ones too. Also,
Yeah.
that is the thing. I like throwing y'all to terrible projects. Like I'll listen to it for a second. I'm like, yo, can you do this one for me, bro?
That's why I took
shit.
that fucking SoundCloud.
Woo!
Wow.
I gave you a bad one. That SoundCloud was bad. But yeah, that's.
Fuck out of him.
But that it keeps things fun. You know what I'm saying? If I was giving y'all shit y'all like, to be green checks everywhere and fucking be boring.
Yeah, we can't be giving out freebies.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to have a week like we
Well,
did.
listen, objectively, this project is not a stamp.
It's not a
It's
stamp
gonna be-
to me.
but
I
it
would've
is
gave
on
it
the
like
platform.
I would have given it like a
fortunately.
7 personally. I would have given it about a 7, and I
Yeah,
ran it
I
twice.
feel the same.
Yeah,
Feel
I
same.
ran it twice. But
Okay.
it's definitely super solid. I like the concept, but I definitely could get it a little grittier.
Did you record it differently? What did you do different? It sounds mad different. Something was different. Like,
It's
I don't
this-
know what it was.
Pick a new studio.
It's
Is the voice?
No.
It's just the production, probably.
No,
right?
same studio. It's the production. I mean, Sharp Cuts has a different style than Drugs Beats.
Drugs, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I loved Sharp Cut's style for this type of story. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't bad. It was just I was like something was catching me, and I couldn't figure out what it was.
That's what it is with working with like one producer, a whole project though. That's the beauty of it. Like it'll never sound the same. Like you could see like when people are like, oh, you hear that M project with Dre, it's a whole different story than just the M with M project. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. It's a different world. You know what I'm saying? But that's dope.
I mean, and it's gonna sound different. And I'm still, like I said, I'm still like mad proud of it, and I stand behind it 100%. I picked the beats. I wrote to the beats. You know what I'm saying? Sharp did his thing. Sharp came 100%. He did awesome. You know what I'm saying? I did my numbers. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like it's a great project. I'm still gonna shop it like it's a great project.
Hell yeah! Get that shit out there.
Still gonna rock the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just feel like with this project, it was more of what I kind of wanted to do. So. I'm really happy with this project. Like I was happy with Drug Politix too. So people are gonna have their mixed reviews. Yeah. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Always.
But, that's how it is with this business and anything you do in life. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to do it, there are gonna be people that's gonna critique it. There's gonna be people that's gonna love it. There's gonna be people that's gonna hate it. That's life.
That's part of the fun of it too, though. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like to see seeing like Walko and them bark at Drake K, or people in the comments going like, nah bro, this ain't it, like you smoking dust and shit. Like that's fun, it's just that stoop feeling when you arguing with motherfuckers about who's better, Biggie or Pop type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just fun.
It's barbershop talk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I like. That's why I like hip hop, man. Hip hop is filled
we
with
like
that.
Talking shit.
Yeah, it feels good, man. You get it off your chest, you talk your noise. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all. But yeah, man, other than that, so what's the next move? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're going to shop this for a hot minute. I'm hoping you get to do some shows out in New York. If you come this way, just saying, holla at us, let us know.
I'm definitely trying to. Definitely trying to.
Or Florida. Or Florida.
Yeah, we're trying to put together a tour now. I'm going to call it the Guns and Butter Tour, because it's going to be a tour with Drug Politix and Leave You Where I Find You. And it's like I'm going to do sets with both of those.
Fire.
It's going to be, we trying to put the tour together. Limited edition physical copies coming, vinyl coming. I got another project that I'm about to release like really, really soon, because it's already done. It's called Gun Runner, 6 Steps Away. I'm doing that, put that project out, do visuals for what I got to do. Of course, still do more shows and just keep growing, man. Just keep doing keep doing what I can.
Yo, let me know if you're really trying to string some shit together, man. I got a couple connects and stuff with New York, some venues and stuff like that. Let me know, bro. If you trying to work at a spot or anything like that, if I don't have that contact, I'll find that contact for you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I would love to go out there and perform and do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
New York's a good time. It's very cutthroat, man. It's a good time, though.
Yeah, it is, and I love that about it. I just feel like New York needs to get its identity back, and Griselda's helping with that immensely. Griselda's helping with that immensely.
There's some shit going on in Rochester too.
Rochester's got some fucking killers, bro. So I just got put on, like, when what was it, last year? Did Riggs, or was it beginning of this year maybe?
No, Roach Gutter Slums came out last year, I think, because it was on our top 10, wasn't it?
Nah, I think it was on our mid. I don't know. But anyway, the second I heard this dude Riggs, I was like, what the fuck kind of rap is this? Like, this shit is scary. And then I started listening to his team and stuff. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, they out here like this in Rochester? Like, what the fuck? Yo, scary, bro. Scary. Good rap, bro. Like, real good rap. You know,
about to check that out.
Yeah, man, man. There's a couple people, like, usually when people talk like rap and shit to us, like, I'll throw your name in the mix, Riggs' name in the mix, Napoleon the Legend, of course. Like, certain people I'm like, yo, and then we throw like fucking Monday Night and those cats, like the Mutant Academy cats in there, and I'm like, yo, these dudes are, people need to know about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit hurts my feelings when I'm like, yo, you heard of this dude? And they're like, no, like Rome Streets, fucking Little Vic, like, People are dangerous out here, bro, and they're not hearing it, bro. Like, these cats are killers. All of y'all are killers, bro. That shit gives me life.
Thank you. Well, we gonna do that, man. We gonna definitely, you know what I'm saying, rise to the occasion, man. And if I just got to do tours in Europe and stuff and get bread there, that's fine.
That's where it's at.
Bro, that's the move.
Jerry Roos, he's doing joints in Europe, and I think he lives in Germany, doesn't he?
He lives in Germany now, yeah.
Yeah, he lives in Germany.
A lot of cats do that. Fucking RA damn near moved out there too. Like RA moved out there. Yeah. Pharaoh Monch still touring out there, making fucking bread out there because it's a crime how much love he doesn't get out here.
Damn, yo, Onyx just did a joint in Japan, like Onyx. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They still doing Slam in Japan. You know,
in like a big ass venue.
Right, like sold out, mad, like thousands of people still Slam.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes
gotta find that in.
America don't get it. Sometimes America don't get it.
They don't appreciate what they have.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. We don't appreciate what we got.
Yeah, they don't appreciate what we got, man. And once it's gone, then motherfuckers want to ride the wave. That's just corny, but.
Yeah, that's very fucking.
And New York lost its identity a hot minute ago, bro. So it's the shit I've been seeing my whole life, bro.
Listen, the hip hop scene in Florida is trash.
Oh, man. You got that toxic. You got that rap scene that I don't want my kid to know anything about.
Bro,
keep Florida way the fuck away from
I don't go to no live shows. I'm not.
Florida's fucking wild, bro.
Bro, it's fucking nuts out here. It's like the Wild West.
And they about to give y'all open carry on the streets. Oh man, Florida's just like sink, 90% please.
Of like the underground hip hop shows here are either in a dive bar or a strip club, and they're like at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, nope.
Oh man,
nah,
I hate that.
That's crazy.
That's wild shit. But hey, man, that's your jam, bro. Florida's your man, sir. But yeah, man. I mean,
I didn't ask for it.
That's all we got, man. What else you gotta get off your chest, man? We don't want to hold you too much.
Plugs?
Yeah, plug in some stuff. Plug in your projects and stuff. We don't want to hold you too long, but plug in your stuff. Get whatever you gotta get off. Let people know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So Leave You Where I Find You. Produced entirely by Shortcuts. That's out right now on all media platforms. You can get that. Limited edition physical copy on the way. We're going to do something special for those copies, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple of more songs, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a remix here, you know what I mean? Vinyl, you know what I'm saying? My other projects, Drug Politix, is still out there. You can go get that. My whole catalog is out there. You can Google me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Precyce Politix. I dove into your catalog after Drugs Politix, man. I was like, this dude he got some fucking themes, man.
Yeah, everywhere,
man. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, man. Stallone and Weathers, that's still out there. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that I've done, you know what I'm saying? So, Leave You Where I Find You, that's out now. Street Flavor Entertainment is the one that brought it to you. I always say Crossbones is the game. Street Flavor Entertainment is the team. Social media, you can find me, Precyce Politix. Precyce Boogie is CYCE BOOGIE. That's my Instagram, and of course, at Precyce is on Twitter. But I don't fuck with Twitter that hard, honestly.
It's the Wild West.
Twitter is
the
difficult.
Wild West, bro. Twitter is, as far as I'm concerned, is just pettiness and porn, bro. It's fucked up.
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. Yeah. I can't open Twitter at work. Like, what the fuck going on?
You damn sure can't open Twitter at work.
No, bro.
I can barely open Instagram.
Dude, my son. Well, I mean, you get a lot of work videos on Instagram. But my son, he took my phone and he opened Twitter one time and a big old titty just popped up. And I was like, all right.
He's trying to eat your phone.
It was one titty. It was one. It wasn't two. It was one. I don't know what the hell happened. But like,
that's Twitter in a nutshell. One titty.
Put the lock on the phone. I'm gonna put the lock on the phone. Let me chill, cause he likes to go on Twitter and tweet stuff. Like he'll tweet regular, like just like gobbledygook letters, and then people will like it and share it. Like, oh, yo, I think Little Sice is on the phone. I'm like, why are y'all sharing this dumb shit? What are y'all doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
people would share that shit over anything else you actually post, like quicker than anything you actually post. Man, people are wild, bro. People are strange.
Yeah, exactly, man. You got work out there. Like, cool. But if your 2-year-old, tweets some wild shit, they want to retweet it.
Yeah, wait till he gets a little
this is
older
fake.
and just, accidentally puts together some wild slanderous statement that gets you canceled or some shit.
Either that or he just keeps pressing the middle word.
Oh yeah,
on the tag.
Yeah, just fill it. Just auto
crazy like. Yeah, like we fuck tomatoes after 12 or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I need a shirt that says.
You know what I'm saying?
We fuck tomatoes after 12.
People like hashtag save the tomatoes. You know what I mean? Like, oh man,
that's wild, man. But we appreciate you chopping it up with us again, man. It's always good, man. It's always real. We appreciate you defending your project against the youngins out here, man.
I mean, I don't feel like I'm defending it, man. I feel like I'm just putting it
We're
out there.
defending it for you. We're fighting these youngins.
It's like this, man. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it heavy and tell other people like you to fuck with it. If you don't fuck with it, I understand. Keep it moving. It's all good. I see you when I see you. And if I don't see you, I don't see you. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, though, man.
No doubt, problem, man.
Bro.
Just stay up,
Our
man.
pleasure. Keep making great music.
Thank you, brother.
Fact.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. Peace.
All right. It be easy now.
Peace.
Check it out. Tap your jaw twice for speaking on my handle wrong. Used to dribble up and down the block, but now my handle's gone. Still breaking ankles. If the money's late, the hammer's drawn. And still I make it home in time enough to see my little man to put the Superman pajamas on. Wifey popping shit with attitude. She hate when daddy get his blamming on. Try to make it up and fuck her like the camera's on. I push a button, have them bullets sent out to you like you bought a box of off of Amazon. Never get your brain splattered over shit your man is on. Shoot it for yourself and stand tall until the ammo's gone. Jewels for the chain reaction. Nice enough to body any squadron, name a faction. See what I'm saying like you watching it with closed caption. Stallone the weather's never coming back, but thanks for asking. It's all love, but the rifle's loaded if it's not. Been in my scope for a minute, but now I take a shot.